it was going to be a long one. But you had to expect that, right? I mean, the episode was so good. So, here we go with part 2. Meanwhile, Rowan visits Cyrus in the hospital, or at least Cyrus dreams he does. Now Cyrus is thinking Rowan is trying to kill Olivia. So, we cut to Olivia on the phone with Fitz. They having one of their cute little playful conversations. She hangs up and her door starts jiggling. Don't worry. Jake is there to save the day. Shoots that B613 girl we saw at the monument dead. Bullet to the head. She didn't even see it coming. Anyway, he takes Olivia back to her office and he tells her, girl, as long as you dating the president, you never gonna be safe. So he says, you either need to fix your door and hire security or break up with your boyfriend. Then he tells her he's B613. That makes her a little nervous since she kind of knows what they do. Anyway, he says to her, you were just part of my assignment. Sleeping with you was part of my assignment. I'm not sure she believed him. I'm not sure I believe him. Although, I'm inclined to believe him because, you know, I never trusted Jake from the beginning. Anyway, he says he's got to go. So now, Jake's in the wind. Cyrus checks himself out of the hospital and goes to see Liv. He's doing whatever he has to do to break this thing up because he feels like Olivia's really, really in danger. So he goes to her house and she says, I don't care. Somebody tried to kill me and I don't care. We're going to be together, Cyrus. Cyrus said, this is not Romeo and Juliet. You are not teenagers. I have moved heaven and earth to do what I could for the two of you. But now all bets are off. When he sees he can't do no more, what does he say? He just blurts out, he killed Verna. Wow. Did you see the look on her face? He killed Verna. Who told you? She says, he told me. Now he's looking like, okay, now he's on a search and destroy mission. That's who you love. A cold-blooded killer. Huck and have Billy and the drill. But all of a sudden, Huck says, I can't do it. He can't drill Billy in the leg. Although one has to wonder why he can't drill Billy in the leg. I mean, it is what you do. That's okay. Quinn Perkins goes off 51-50, takes the drill, drills Billy in the leg and says, where's the damn card? I mean, she was having fun, baby. Anyway, they get the card. She calls it into the office. The office puts the card in the computer, the number in the computer. And what? It's a fake card. A fake card. Now, we wondering what the heck is going on. But Abby knows what's going on. She says it's David. David played us. Then she starts going all through David's stuff, trying to see what's happening. What does she find? A little notebook. Books got all them 20,000 some odd combinations in it. He then went through one by one until he gets it right. And she finds a big box that says for Olivia Pope. Now, it's really at the Oval Office playing the sex tape for Fitz. He is hot. Turn it off, he said. Cyrus says, are you sure you don't want to watch? It goes from room to room. Baby, Fitz came across that office at him and was all up on him about to tap that ass. When Cyrus reminds him he just had a heart attack. So Fitz busts out. Anyway, now we see the Gang of Five is meeting. The Gang of Five is meeting. They trying to discuss the what? David Rosen problem. Meanwhile, Cyrus gets a text message that says David Rosen is in his office right now, so he hightails it over to his office. David hands him the Citron card and says, but I'm going to need something in return. Next, we see Fitz making a press announcement about the fact that David Rosen is a hero, that he's done brought Billy Chambers down, and that he's going to be the next U.S. Attorney of Washington, D.C. Then we see Olivia in her office with the box marked for Olivia Pope. She's listening to the tape David made. See, he was wearing a wire when he was talking to Billy Chambers. And then she reaches in the box and takes out the white hat and puts it on her head. Yep, folks, that's when I knew she was going to break up with the president. White hats. We can't do all of that. We can't do all of that. So now it looks like everybody's okay. Except we got to still go to the White House. We got to have the face-off between Fitz and Olivia because now they know each other's secrets, baby. So she walks in and he says, you and Jake? She nods her head. Who told you? Cyrus? He says, yeah. She goes, I thought so. He told me you killed Verna. Oh, baby, he looked crazy. Because he was like, I don't think she can forgive me for that. He started trying to apologize, tell her it was okay about Jake and apologize. And she was like, let it go. Let it all go. It's in the past. Let's leave it in the past. Just throw it all in the sea of forgetfulness. But I can't do this no more. I can't leave my people. I'm their gladiator. Baby, he was broken. So now you on back to Melly. He don't know how that's going to happen, and he really don't want to go. But what you going to do? So he walks in. Melly's sitting on the sofa, and he walks over, gets down on his knees, and puts his head in Delilah's lap. And baby, you know, next thing, she had her hand on that hair. That's not going to be good. That is not going to be good. Now we home stretch. We see Cyrus breaking up the Citron card. No more Citron. Bye-bye. We see David Rosen in his new office calling for his old faithful secretary, Alyssa. We see Jake getting thrown in a hole. That's going to be all bad. And Liv's about to go for a nice run. Maybe. She's smiling. She got her earbuds in her ear. She's nodding to people. They looking at her. She opens the door and all the paparazzi is outside screaming at her. Are you the first? Are you the president's girlfriend? Are you the president's mistress? Are you the one that's coming between the president and the first lady? Then 2 black men in coats. No, that's not what I meant to say. I meant to say 2 men in black coats. 2 men in black coats grab her up, drag her over to the limo, and throw her inside. Soon as she gets oriented, she looks up and she's looking at Rowan and she says, "Daddy?" That wasn't me. Or did she look like she hadn't seen him for a long time? Like potentially she might have thought he was dead. Yep. Yeah, folks, that's where Shonda Rhimes left us. It's going to be a long summer, but I got a couple of predictions. 1, Quinn Perkins is definitely going to need some professional help. And 2, David Rosen is going to be in that hole for a long time. Not David, Jake. Jake's going to be in the hole for a long time. One of the reasons is he got a new series coming on. We'll see how it goes. If the series gets picked up and he's bound to the series, he might come out looking a little different. But if the series doesn't get picked up and it's just for the summer, he'll be out sooner rather than later. And Olivia, of course, has to find out who put all her business in the street. I got my opinions, but I'm going to share those at a future time. What I want you to do for me now is go to the Scandal Facebook page and like it. Show ABC and Shonda how many real gladiators are out there. Don't forget, pretty soon you can get season 2 on video. I'm sorry, DVD. You can get season 2 on DVD, and you're going to want to watch the whole thing because that's how good it was. You will forget some of what you have seen. And then push the subscribe button down below. Subscribe to my vlog so you can get it every week. Thanks, guys. This is Stevi, and this has been S.O.S.